Ladies and gentlemen, hello! Good evening. Welcome back to Thea, the Awakening! Oh man, I really want to get out and get some gathering done, but I don't know if we can afford to do that just yet. I think we need, like, just one more person and I'll feel comfortable with it. I really don't feel good about this. But we're gonna do it anyway, because, you know, where's the fun in being sensible about things? So... food is going to be a big concern. We'll split off... Our gatherers are not good at gathering either. 3 and 7. Okay, no, you know what? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to explore just a little bit here. Pass a turn. We're going to move on to... Are you going to take 2 movement? Yeah. We'll move here. We will set up camp. I want to see... Okay, you know what? We're going to need Elven Wood, so we'll just get that now. Because it's right outside of our base. That has unlocked the ability to see Dryad Wood and the super premium Ancient Wood. That stuff is real good. So we can start seeing those on the map. Oh my gosh. There's Ancient Wood just outside of our actual gathering radius. Oh, wow. That's really, really amazingly good for us. The Thunders are not going to be here long term, though. I just wanted to see. So we have a 4 and a 3. Oh, jeez, that Elven Wood is going to take forever to bring in. So every 4 turns, I could bring in some herbs and some Elven Wood, if I just have these two going at it. Blah. You know what? Maybe we do just leave the Thunderers here for a little bit and just do some of this. Herbs are actually super important early on, so we'll kind of blitz for those a little bit. I don't know if we can do anything that is meaningful and matters with anybody here, but, you know, whatever. Alright, 2 turns, 3 turns. We'll just do this for a little bit. We'll pass a few turns here. I may very well split off... Ooh.
An unexpected visitor, Theodore, arrives at your village. Your food stocks have grown. Your people are learning how to live in the awakened Thea once more. But the darkness is not gone. Always looming in the shadows, lurking behind corners. It is time to try and find clues as to what happened and how to repair it.
I mean, we haven't even done your tutorial, but okay. How do we do that?
Ah, that's the spirit. I knew we could count on you. I must warn you, others have tried and failed before you, so the road will not be easy.
Okay, can you get us started? Can you point us in the right direction? Do you know what happened?
I know some, but I do not hold the answers you need to seek. I know that once Thea was a land ruled by high magic, a land where demons were kept in check by the peoples, and by the cosmic balance upheld by the gods. The pillars of Thea stood sturdy and held our world together. Now the barriers between the lands of the living and those of the dead are torn asunder, and thus darkness holds a tight grip on us. Without your aid, whatever made the sun return may not hold for long, and the age of darkness may descend upon us once again.
Alright, so what do we do? How do we do this?
There have been those who sought to undo this curse, those who were charged with the guardianship of Thea's pillars, and who have failed us. Some were the ancient peoples you call elves. Some were avatars of your gods, and some just people who proved worthy. And yet they all failed thus far. Here, on this map, I marked a spot where one such guardian may hold answers for you. Without giving you a chance to say anything more, Theodore disappears, leaving you with a map.
Okay, we will take the map. Get a little experience, a little research for that. Yeah, so that's the Cosmic Tree Quest. That's going to be like the main quest line through the game. That's it. That's the big one. That's where we go try to figure out what caused the darkness and how do we undo it. 2 traps, will, strength. The traps is really nice. Is that on one of our crafters? Yeah, Dobrosylka's our hunter. Huh, okay, that's really cool. And then a stealthy stealth man. Also very cool. Whoops, I already clicked on you. Vladimir got 2 gathering. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Let's take a look at this. How long does it take to bring stuff in here? Like, our gatherers here are really, really, really potent. Oops. You have +2 gathering. You would still be at 6 if I took that away. You're at 7. Okay, the Thunderers brought in a little Elven Wood. Let's take a look at this. We'll go 3 more turns here. 1. Oh, geez. Oh, no. As you inspect your snares set up out in the fields, you discover a large rat trying to wiggle free. Its eyes are greenish and has spores on its fur. We can leave it. Doesn't look like an ordinary rat. We could kill it. Rats are often servants of the dark forces. Or we can take a closer look and see if we can figure out anything else. After a closer inspection, you see the creature is not actually a rat, but more likely a spore, a benevolent, good-natured spirit of fertility and prosperity. It often takes the form of a snake, a rat, or a frog, all seen as servants of witches and such. Thus it can frequently be mistaken as an evil spirit. The spore can actually turn nasty and create poisonous clouds when it feels threatened. We will release it and just, like, back away, be like, sorry, little buddy, here, you're free. Be well, be at peace, don't attack us, please. and that's basically what we do. Right, I'm gonna let you go, little fella, just don't go all monstrous on us now, okay? The creature nods and thanks to you, and then it disappears in a puff of white smoke, but you feel a blessing upon you as you leave. Okay, a few people got a blessing of health, so they have +8 health for 15 turns. That's cool. Hopefully not a thing that, you know, matters. Hopefully nothing attacks Storm Sanctuary while we only have 3 people there, but... Oh geez. What's happening now? Your village gatherers report an increase in spider webs. It may mean some spiders want to set up a nest here. Charge in and kill the spiders, or they're dangerous. We'll leave them be. We're not going to do a 3-skull fight. That sounds scary. Oh, geez. Lucky for you, the spiders didn't stay in their nest. Could have been that their food source ran out, or maybe they were only there to breed. Some of your people suffer from spider bites, though, before the swarm leaves. Heavily sick. Oh no. A heavy sickness. It leaves you weakened, and it can kill you if left untreated. If it does not kill you, sickness will eventually wear off. Yeah, heavily sick is real bad. There's like a lesser sick, which is still also bad, and there's poison, which is also real bad, as you may have guessed. Those things are terrible. Okay, well, this calls for a sudden change of plans. Luckily, we have some medical herbs, which can maybe help, but... Oh, and they have the extra HP, too. This might be a terrible idea. I want to see what the damage is that we're getting from those. 3. You each took 3 wounds. Oh my gosh. I can't... Can we afford to have them each take 15 wounds? No. No, we cannot. Storm Sanctuary, you guys don't have a huge variety of food. We cannot get anywhere near the faster healing bonus. So, this is astounding. I think we're gonna have to take them to the herbalist. We will leave 3 regathering. You're so bad at everything. We'll leave you two. We'll leave like a warrior or somebody here also. We'll leave one of the... Raphia, what do you have? What's your damage? 7? You have some shielding though? I don't know. We'll leave Bedamy here as well. That's gonna have to do for now. 3 people is not great. I do not feel great about this. I don't know how much like wood and stuff we need for this. I forget exactly what it is that we have to do a favor for the herbalist. Right? So we're not going to need all the wood. Maybe we still do. I don't remember. The deity, they charge like a bunch of food, like a huge food offering. I forget whether the witch does too. Maybe it's different depending on medical herbs. Yes, we'll take 20. Maybe it's different based on whether we're asking for healing or for wounds, or healing is wound treatment. Healing or removing, like, the poison. There we go. Good grief. Words are hard right now. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. Equipment. I wanted to take off... Who had the thing? You had the thing. We'll leave that here. Somebody in the sanctuary is going to need that. 6... So we can either go 5 and 4, or we can go 6 and 3. 6 and 3 would allow us to, like, to one-shot one of the 2 things we want to gather here. I need to get these guys set up. This is our food source. It's, like, critically important that we do this. So we'll bring in, we'll like, one-shot the vegetables, right, with 60. And then it's going to take us 2 turns to bring in the wood. And we're just going to have to roll with that. That's going to have to be good enough for now. And we dropped off the elven wood. You get, when you unlock the ability to gather a resource, you get 5 of it for free in your city, in our storm sanctuary. So we got 5, and then we gathered 12 more on our own. Well, this has been an interesting catalyst for changing things. Oh, food. I forget whether we need a huge food offering for her. I don't remember. We're just going to take, like, a lot of food. Like, a stupid amount of food. And a lot of wood. Just because I don't know. We'll leave the chicken pies here. Save those for later. Okay, and the Thunderers, let's... Oh, we can make it all the way to the herbalist hut. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, we can do it in 1 turn. Nobody's going to die, hopefully.
You find the solitary hut of the herbalist. It is a small wooden abode with a straw roof and smoke coming out of the chimney. There is a distinct smell of herbs and medicines in the air. An elderly lady walks out from the house to greet you.
Welcome, travellers. What brings you to my home?
Well, we were told you're really good at curing poison and healing wounds and just all around real good at keeping people alive.
Yes, indeed I can, but I haven't survived as long as I have by running a charity. If you wish to be healed, you will do me a favour. Beware, for healing wounds I require food and wood as payment, as well as a favour. But I am warning you, even if you fail the favour, I still take the goods. Poisons are cheaper, I only require a favour. So, do you need to be cleansed of a poison or wounds?
Oh, so she will only... So she won't cure the sickness. She'll only cure poison. But she'll heal our wounds. So we'll take a few extra wounds. We'll take like another turn or 2 of wounds. And then we'll do this. And for some reason I was thinking it was 20 wood. Not 5. Good to know. How on earth do you survive out here in the middle of nowhere? There's like spiders and that witch that almost killed more than one of us. She did kill one of us. I was gonna say she almost killed one of us, but no, she did. She actually did. Yeah, it doesn't seem safe.
Oh, wouldn't you like to know, eh? Well, I am useful for one. What's the point of killing a healer? Better to have them help you and all that. But, of course, there may have been those who tried to force my hand. Let us just say that not everything is as it seems. I seem human to you, yet my mother was a Rusalka. Don't laugh. I was pretty once. Anyway, She didn't want me to live as a demon, so she left me with my pa, a good man, a herbalist himself. Together we lived here for years, and the spirit of my mother protects us. Well, only me now. Enough talk. Do you need healing from poison or wounds?
Okay, cool. That's a fun little story there. I forgot that she is like half demon. So we cannot ask for just poison to be cured because we don't have any poison. We can still ask for both because I don't know, whatever game. But we're not going to do those. We're gonna get a little bit closer to death's door before we do this. If we're camping, we would have we would heal like a hit point or heal a wound or so every turn. So that would be a bit safer. You're still 3 heavily sick. So the heavily sick is going to tick down. It's going to inflict like a bunch of wounds, and then it's going to tick down one every turn. And once it hits 0, it's gone. So 3 turns left of being heavily sick. We'll get a little warning down here in the bottom left-hand corner if anybody gets like close to death to the point where they have enough wounds that it's potentially fatal. I don't know, maybe we're hanging out here and it's all for naught and we'll just be fine. Because if we just can like outlast the sickness, yeah, we have 1 more turn. We did it. 5 HP, 6 HP, 11 wounds each. That's still a lot. That scares me. I'm still going to ask for healing.
Huh? Yes, indeed I can. Healing wounds is a hard task and costs a lot in resources, you know. You must give me some food and wood for my trouble first. Then you will sneak up to that wolf lair yonder and steal me a wolf cub. Be careful. If you fail, the wolf mama won't be happy. If you do both, I will heal all your wounds and give you a poultice that will keep you healthy for a time.
Deal. Let's do this. A sneaking challenge. A 2-skull sneaking challenge. So, alright. We are not sneaky. We have 3 sneaky people. Oh, wow. Where is our blessing of dexterity that we had earlier? I want that back. Okay. So you do 6 damage, you have 10 health. We have effectively a lot of people who are just going to be like meat shields for us, just tanking some damage. You do 11 damage. Life leech, so you'll recover any HP if you take damage and hit somebody. It's also a little scary though because you only have 6 health, and one of these could probably just kill you. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna counter tactic 10. Get rid of that card. So they only get 3 to play. I am gonna have to confuse this one. Even though it's only gonna do 4 damage, I still would rather just not take any damage at all. Now we do have a first action. We could bump somebody up to go first. Actually, we could bump Refia up first. Yeah. Alternatively, we could not. And just have Nislavka get in there, because she's going to do 10 damage herself. I'm just going to never get closer, because that 10 damage will be potent. We'll be fine here. This is a fairly easy challenge. From the looks of things. A whopping 0 damage. Nicely done. Refia took out the correct one. That's a good choice. Because now he has no choice but to attack this one, and he'll just kill it. Woohoo! So only one of them gets to even attack. Okay, cool. Easy, easy, easy. We stole a wolf.
Well done. You did your part, so I will do mine. Here, take this. Drink it whole and try not to gag. Now, time for me to get back to work. Come back if you ever need help again.
So they got plus 15 on their blessing of health. Viola had it already, so her Blessing of Health has been extended. These other two got it anew. And then there's our price we paid for the healing. Okay, phew. I was genuinely worried. Like, getting sick or struggling with poison are a couple of the really early things that can just kill you. Like, nice and easy. Just take you out. Force you to have to restart the game. It's... Early on, sickness is devastating. That's a big part of why I went to go gather the medical herbs right away. Because those will... potentially help us open up some options if we run into a few certain illnesses and things. Okay, let's stick just all the herbs in here. Ugh. I do want to split off the crew here. I don't know, do I leave? Here's what we're gonna do. From the Thunderers, we're gonna send all of our gatherers. Do you guys have any gear, like, at all? Only barely. Technically, you have a thing equipped. Oh, man. This is scary. This is a tiny, tiny group. Oh, supplies. Herditor. I forgot that we can just do this. Yeah, I mean, they're just going to need, like, all the food. I don't know how long I'm going to want them out here. They don't have access to wood if they're getting the elven wood. We're not going to burn the elven wood. That is way too useful as, like, a building material. I'll give them 35 wood. I'm not expecting them to use all that. Yes, yes. I know. We gotta sort things. There's an option to allow people to automatically use new items when you give them to them, but then, like, if they harvest something they've never gotten before, they'll automatically eat or burn that, and I don't like that. So, it's a little bit of extra administrative work to tell people, like, okay, you can eat these that I just gave you now, and you can burn the wood, but I think it's just a lot safer. And you guys are just going to be the harvesters. So you're just going to be out there harvesting some trees. Basically, they're lumberjacks with a crossbow. And then you guys are going to steal a bunch of food back from the sanctuary. They have absolutely no gathering ability whatsoever, so I'm going to give them like 25 wood, something like that. Just because you never know. I don't even know what they're going to be doing. Who is starving? Why? You guys are good. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, all of our problems have been fixed. Harvesters. Okay, nobody can move right now. Yeah, that was all of our turns. Just pass the turn. Thunderers. I don't think we can deal with that spider's nest just yet. We're going to need, like, another person. We need a kid to grow up real quick. I guess we're going to go this way. We haven't really explored on this side. We can't really explore much right now anyway, because it's... I guess the sun is coming up. The night is ending. So maybe we'll be okay. We'll take the harvesters. Man, being able to just plop them down right there and get the ancient wood and the elven wood would be really, really nice. But we're not quite there yet. And we won't be for a long time. We need 2 research points to unlock ancient wood. And that's assuming we don't want to get anything else. Wicker. Yeah, mostly just wicker. Wicker is like ultra high priority. If we see a spot where we can go harvest wicker, we're going to go for that right away. Spider silk would also be pretty high priority. Like either of these two, either the strings, spider silk or vine, those would be very nice. And then any of these straw-based things would also be real good. Because if we have string, or like sometimes you can use leather and other materials, but ideally it'd be like spider silk and wicker, or spider silk and I think this is nimblewood, like a special vine thing at the end here. we can use those to make gathering tools. Like really good gathering tools. And then our gatherers will be much better. But alas, we're not quite there yet. You guys are just gonna plop down here. They can't harvest anything in these two empty spaces because it's technically the domain of our storm sanctuary. And elven wood is super important. Luckily, we'll be able to bring that in 2 turns. We could also have them go all in. We just barely cannot get that in 1 turn. This will be fine. They'll do this. So every other turn, they're going to be bringing in a chunk of elven wood. And we're going to need a lot of elven wood. If we go back and look at Storm Sanctuary here. I'm probably going to want to make this out of elven wood. Let's just look and see what we've got here. If we build a pasture, and we make it out of just, like, the better materials you use to build it, the better the bonuses the building will provide. Also, the longer it'll take to construct, but the more free research points you'll get for building a thing. And that applies to both the actual buildings and anything that we're going to be crafting, weapons, armor, trinkets, those sorts of things. So you'll always want to use good materials and kind of play with things and see if you can get any really good bonuses. So if we can get 25 elven wood, that's actually not terrible. That's not too much. Then we could use elven wood instead. So if we just build this just out of the basic stuff that we have, the primary material and the secondary material will dictate the bonuses, and then the catalyst is just something that has to go into it to make it happen. This does not give us any bonuses. So if we use, dark wood or elven wood or something down here, it's just a waste. It doesn't add anything to it. When we're making, once we've unlocked like the smithy and we have the ability to make high quality weapons and armor, which is a fairly long way away, but then the catalyst will dictate your high quality chance. It'll influence your high quality chance. It doesn't dictate it. You still need to have good crafting and whatnot to help that. Let's see. So if we make it out of dark wood, so right now out of this we get +1 food per turn. It's a pasture. It'll grant meat each turn, so we'll gain +1 meat every turn, which is great. Oh my gosh, we'll finally have a second food source other than just veggies. And then +2 to attract human. We'll have a chance for just a random human to join your village each turn. And yeah, that's kind of cool. You could potentially get gatherers and crafters. You could also get like bandits and scavengers who are kind of terrible. And humans are humans are by far the least interesting race that you can recruit, in my opinion. So if we make it out of dark wood, it doesn't really change anything. I guess it's not like a super significant change. If we were able to make it out of quartz or granite, I think it would increase the amount of food that we would get each turn. And I think if we were using like wheat instead of veggies, it would massively increase the attract human and give us like a +5 or something. We're not going to do that just yet. I want to see if elven wood makes a difference there. Thunders, you guys are... Oh, you're all moved out. Okay.
You come across a hidden stash, and it looks like whatever is inside may still be intact.
Okay, we will take the stuff.
You have your loot safe in hand, but you can hear something approaching fast, perhaps a guardian of the stash. You have time to run, but maybe the creature hides more goodies.
Oh wow, Topaz is really good. No, we're gonna run. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. What showed up over here? 3 wolves. Ew. We're gonna have to go deal with those. We're gonna deal with this
stumble
first.
Across some ruin. You open one of the buildings, a strange-looking stone and metal-built affair, and you hear a clunking noise, then a blunt thud. Before you are able to do anything, you see a skeleton charging your way.
Alright, let's fight a skeleton. And 4 rats. Oh, wow. Oh, no, and both of our hammers are... Oh, their tactics. Oof. Alright, this is a little spooky, but... So we do have a confuse, and we have a first action or a shield. Or she could just get closer and eat a little damage on behalf of the party. I don't know. Having our hammer get closer would also be nice. They're going to have 3 things up and attacking this turn, though. Alright, Snovet's going down first. He's super, super tanky. Interesting choice. I'm gonna have our hammer get down there, because she does a lot of damage, and I would really like to see that happen. And she has a lot of health, too, a lot of armor, so she can just take a little damage if push comes to shove, you know? And these rats aren't going to do much. The skeleton is by far the scariest thing here, and it's confused. Doesn't get to do anything on the first turn. Snovet will attack it twice and kill it between the 2 rounds. Oh, we gotta go again. Yeah, I'll have her get closer too. She has a little bit of armor, but she's gonna get attacked by 2 of the rats. But that's okay. We can afford to take a few wounds. I just don't want to take, you know, 100 wounds and have somebody get exploded by a witch again. It's not good. It cost us a very precious, important resource. A human. We don't have very many of those. There we go. That's why we brought in the hammer. Oh, thank goodness. We did it! We win!
You search the buildings and discover a supplies store still intact.
Oh wow, that steel is really nice. Is this shield any good? No. No, not really. Somebody could maybe make use of it. I forget what our gear is like with this squad. We have a couple of good quality shields, right? 4, 4, and 1. This buckler is the same, 4, 4, and 1. 2 and 4. Nope, how about 4, 4, and 1? Ta-da! +1 dexterity. Oh, nice! And it's on one of our crafters, too, so they naturally have fairly high dexterity and stealth. So that'll be really good. He got a bonus to that, and it actually is impactful. Let's go deal with the wolves, I guess. We're gonna go through the forest here a little bit. There's like another set of ruins right there. Please don't attack any of my people or anything. Okay, it's gone. The wolf just left. Where did the wolf go? Alright, well, not gonna worry about that. It's gone. That's all that matters.
You come across the remains of a very old burial site. There are some large tombstones and crumbled crypts, all made of solid granite. There must have been an earthquake or some other great force has devastated this place. But this means you can very easily salvage the granite.
Oh no, it's probably filled with like undead or something. Oh, this is scary. Who is this? The Gatherers? Oh no, they're not good in a fight. And there's only 3 of them. Alright, well, let's collect the granite very carefully.
You go in closer to begin collecting the granite, but one of the fallen tombstones reveals a pile of bones that awakes to your touch and rises up to attack you.
Nope, we're not going to do a 2-skull fight. Not with this squad. Dang it, that would have been really, really nice for us to get to. Oh well. Oh geez, there's a 2-skull rat lair there too. Alright, let's fight some spiders. Ooh, 5 malicious spiders. The spiders are really, really weak. There's just a lot of them. We just have a whole swarm of them to cut through. And they're potentially going to have poison, which could be very bad. We do have a first action, so we can do that if we need to. Could shield her. Yeah, their poison's going to do double damage, so that's going to add up fairly quickly. Or do I just stick him in here to tank all the damage? I think we'll do that. We'll put Snovet in there, just with his big old beefy shield to roar and stand in the middle of the spiders and try to get them all to attack him. And then I'm going to first action Refia, because then Modlabaga will not take any damage at all. I like that. Unless this is a stealth first action. Okay, thank goodness. Phew. Hooray, we did it. Nobody took any damage. Easy peasy. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Oh, wow, we got a staff. Not a very good one, but we have one. A studded staff. For those who want a bit more than wood, this staff is studded with iron nails to ensure a good punch. Okay. Piercing damage is amazing. The staves are the lower form of them. So like there's one-handed hammers, two-handed hammers, one-handed axes, two-handed axes, one-handed swords, two-handed swords, two-handed staves, two-handed pikes, like actual spears. The spears are really, really, really good. Pikes, not so much. They generally have low damage, but this has 5 damage. I could just take away all of his shielding. Do I want to do that? Kind of. Nah, we'll hold on to that. I'll probably give it to somebody sooner or later. I'm not going to talk about what they do or how they work. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Ooh, and that's level ups. That's pretty cool. So this is our gatherers. Perception and some health gain. That's fine. That's fine. Anything to help keep them alive. Modeler Boga is better at talking. We got some willpower, some health. +2 health is really, really good. Again, +2 of anything is exciting. I love it. Hey, I'm back in the Storm Sanctuary. Dariush got +1 gathering. Does that change things? Man, he's 1 point of gathering short. Because if I could get him to 6, and then move the equipment, his gathering tool, over to the other gatherer. If I do that now, then it'd be 5 and 5, and it'd take 2 turns to bring in any vegetables. And it wouldn't speed up the wood. It would still take 2 turns. Essentially. Okay, that's cool. It's a step in the right direction, though. Anytime our gatherers gain more gathering stat is just, like, super good in my book. Yeah, okay, we'll search another set of ruins here.
Ruins of one of many buildings you tirelessly searched through contains a closed stash. It takes you almost an hour to open it, but luckily it's not empty.
Alright, that's not a terrible one-handed axe. I think it's too heavy for us to give to anybody, though. 140 is a lot. Just made of pure quartz. What does she do? 7 blunt damage? Ugh. We'll ditch one of these 2 backstab rings. They're not very good. They're not great. There we go. So she has the sweet new one-handed axe. So she's up to 12 damage. She loses the blunt damage from the club, but +2 blunt damage is not great. She's rarely going to be killing anything, let alone having enough damage carry through for it to matter. I don't know. Somebody can have willpower. What do you have? You have 2? You also only have 2. Wow, neither of our warriors has any willpower at all. Backstab. I just don't think it's great. I just don't think it's great. Refia, you can have some backstab. Have 1. You're welcome. He is the closest thing that we have to a rogue. He is a blacksmith. Ooh, so there's some vine, and it's actually fairly close to our sanctuary. So that's half of what we need to make gathering tools. I'm really, really hoping that we'll see, like, some wicker. There's also a chance, if I stick a point in wicker, that we can look for the like, nimblewood, nimblevine, whatever that's called. That could also be good. Also, how are you doing over here, harvesters? So we have a total of 12 elven wood and 24 herbs now. So they're making a little bit of progress. It's fine. I am really scared of the scary spider's nest that's up here, because it's a 2-skull spider nest, and it could potentially spit out some really tough fights. So we got to keep an eye on things around here. And if we see any monsters coming towards the harvesters, hopefully we see it before it's too late. They're packing up and they're moving home. I do not want them getting in any fights at all if I can help it. So I'm hoping... Oh man, I don't know. That looks like water right there. I don't know if we can cross this little area. That might just be like more coast. Maybe we do have to go all the way down and around to get up to the other side where all of our quests are. That's kind of unfortunate. What did we find? Oh, wolves. Okay. Yeah, we'll fight some wolves. I think that's ideal. I think that's really good. This is a great setup for us. We have a lot of first actioning that we can do here. Yeah, we'll do this. 11 damage is a lot. But I think that's okay. Also, the shielding was completely unnecessary because we're killing all 3 wolves right now. 1, 2, 3. Hammers are so potent against smaller enemies. Okay. Wait. 5, 6, and 2? That is a much better sword. It's lighter and it's better in every way. Oh, so good. Dark wood and iron versus... Oh, quartz and amber. Huh. Yeah, the materials make all the difference in the world. Alright, we'll go like...
Thea
Ooh.
is not an easy place to grow up in, but alas, grow up we must. One of your children has matured into a young adult and is ready to join your village and rebuild Thea.
Ooh, interesting. We have 2 gatherers in our storm sanctuary right now, working on food and wood. We have 2 gatherers and a lone hunter out in the little gathering party. And we have a crafter in the sanctuary and 2 warriors and 2 crafters in our our hunting party in the Thunderers, stomping around making a bunch of noise. I feel like we're really short on warriors. Another gatherer or 2 would also be really, really good, but I want a warrior, at least one, in our sanctuary protecting people, and I would like at least another warrior, at least one with our actual gathering party. And while the sanctuary is the most important to protect and keep safe, I would rather... Our gathering party has like a high chance of being ambushed.
Becoming an adult is an important rite of passage.
Yes, it is. Oh, geez. Hey! A raging storm engulfs your expedition, and you believe it to be the wrath of Perun himself. Hey, that's me. In Perun's name, we enter the storm with pride. Perun's thundering hammer rips the skies open before you, and the storm grows yet more powerful. Find cover and hope that his wrath passes quickly, or embrace Perun's grace. But brace yourself for his wrath. I don't know if we can do this with our gatherers. We're gonna try. We're gonna try. Oh, this is terrible. I don't know if we can do this. We're gonna try. We have a counter offense 8. Which no longer matters. Ooh. And the counter tactics too. Yeah, we're not going to do this. We are going to lose. That one does 12 damage and that does 8 damage. We're super toast. This is really unfortunate. We just had a warrior too. We didn't even have a chance to get him over there to join us. Alright, whatever. Just, it doesn't matter. Whatever. We super lost this one. Oh, and he has, like, life leech too. Is that what that is? Okay, that could have been much worse. That could have been much worse. We took 4 wounds each. That's fine. That's totally fine. Okay, last thing we're going to do real quick. We're going to look at our new warrior and his adorable little bird that is on his shoulder. I love it. He can have just a little bit of gear. We're going to take a look at you guys real quick. How is your production coming along? One more turn and they'll have some stuff. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. You guys are going to go just a little bit further afield. I don't want them... Oh, man. 2 skull spider's nest. With some 2 skull fights, like a spider queen. There's the witch. That's probably the witch that killed our boy earlier. Or no, we crushed her, didn't we? This is another witch? I don't know. I don't want to be in this situation anymore, though. We're gonna do a full retreat. I don't like anything that we see over there. This is really scary. We're gonna go one more turn. You guys are gonna pack up and head over here. And next time we're gonna drop off the wood, see if we can build anything cool out of that. Pick up the new warrior, and just go settle in for the night, because night's a-coming. And these guys, I was hoping we could get up to work on Theodore's tutorial, but you're really far away. We're gonna have to go this way, I guess? I think we have to go left. Oof. This is scary. Maybe we put the warrior in our advanced party so we can deal with the spider's nest. I don't know. We'll figure that all out next time, though. Thanks for watching, everyone. Thank you for joining me, and may the grace of the Twilight Dragon be with you.